Hello my lovelies, welcome to my table. It is a bit of a disgrace and in all honesty I don't care just at the moment because I'm being productive. I've made one masterboard and I folded the page in halves so that I can put it into a very big junk journal that I'm planning on making. So this is just the basis of it. I can paint over it, I can ink over it, I can do whatever I want with it, but that is the basis. I may do the back of it, I'm not quite sure yet. So this is a work in progress, but that's one, and this is two, and I decided to stick to mostly the green colors because the other one was a lot of pink, and I thought, oh, that's my butterfly brooch. I wondered where that was. Find these wonderful things all over my house, take them off, put them down, bit of a dumper. Ask my family, they'll tell you, yeah, mum dumps. Okay, so, and I've also got a little tip for you. How often is it you get down to the bottom of your glue stick and it won't wind up any further than about that far, and then it starts to fall out on you and all sorts of things? I don't let it get that far. I use a spatula's palette or a palette knife, whatever you want to call them. And then I use a book page. And that one's still dry. Is that dry? No, not quite. And I scrape using the back part of the knife or the palette thing, whatever you want to call them. And then I turn this into a little paste, and it goes a long way. That little bit is going to cover this entire piece of paper. And I know it's a super big bit, but there's pretty little leaves and things on the front of it, so that's why I'm gluing the whole lot. And you just spread it over until you're pretty sure that your whole thing is covered with glue. Very, very easy to do. And if you have excess, just wipe it off and pick it up next time. And then just pick it up. Where can I put this? Down here, I think. I was using this paper as my glue sheet, and then I turned it over and discovered it had green tones on it. And I thought, you ripper, I can use that on this page. So as you can see, I've torn it into bits and I've just stuck it down anywhere. And that's what collaging is all about. It's just putting things down anywhere where they'll fit, filling in a gap or two. You know, I've got a little gap here and I can tear a little piece of paper off this and stick that down there too, just for sample's sake. Bit more glue. Whoopsie. I've still got some on this paper here, so I'm going to scoop that up and put that on there too. Because just that tiny little bit of paper doesn't need much. You don't have to, well, I have smothered it, so you don't have to. And that covers up that tiny little gap there. It still leaves a bit of the backing paper, and I'm very happy with that because it's green too. I was given these beautiful, brightly coloured papers. They're by Kaisercraft, and they are just absolutely wonderful. If I don't finish this entire thing while I'm with you today, I'm not going to stress because, as I said before about the pink one, it is a work in progress. Now, I love the green stripe on this. I've been fussy cutting, and I've got all these little odd pieces left over, odd scraps, you know, things like this, with that we've been fussy cutting, and I thought, well, I can use those for my collage. But once I finish this, all those leftover bits are going in the bin because otherwise I will start hoarding them, and that's not a good thing for me. I must stop hoarding things that I am not going to use immediately. You know, if they're little squares of paper, yes, I'll keep them because I can convert them into circles or buttons or anything I like, or even just a square with a fancy edge on it, a label type of thing. And I don't mind that, but, you know, when it gets to odd shapes where I've been fussy cutting, I don't normally keep them. But having started this green, and then I was working on this lovely striped paper with fairies on it, and I thought, I can use that. Okay, where can I use this one? I've got a leaf there, I've got leaves there. I'll just put it here in the middle. I'm being a bit fussy with my fingers today. I'm trying to do many things at once, so that's why my tools are coming out, to tamp things down and to hold things and splosh glue everywhere. I don't want sploshing it, please don't get me wrong. And I think I might put, oh, the owls are there and there, but this is on another page basically. So let's get the owls on there as well. I might just put one of them up the top there, why not? I'll do that next after I've done the big ones down here, the couple. But this is such a lovely way to use up your glue stick when they get down to past that wiping on paper bit. I don't know if any of you do that or not, or do this or not, but I found it to be quite successful over the last 12 months or so, and I thought I really must share that with you. Way too much glue there, but I can put most of it back into the tube. Way too much. So I've got all that left over. And just wipe it back in there because it stays tacky. Come on up. Thank you. There you are, my little loves. New home for you. Just bring it down, that's it. Even though I'm pretty sure about how much glue I'm putting down on these papers, I think I still might go over it afterwards with some watered down glue. Oh, watered down glue? Yes, watered down glue. And then I will make sure that everything is really well and truly down before I do another layer of anything. You're not supposed to curl over like that, little sweetie. What you doing to me? Or what am I doing to you, more to the point? Trust me to pick it up awkwardly. I think it's time. Just had a bit of a clean. It's getting a bit grubby around the edges where I use it. Okie doke, we're going well here, going well. I think we can put another, oh, that's got floral on it, but this bit hasn't. So we'll take this piece off. This is made in Poland. It was, the paper was called Fairyland. Made in Poland. I did have the name of the, Scrap Boys. There we go. So that's the name of this pretty paper. The brand is Scrap Boys, and the series is Fairyland. Absolutely beautiful. Now this one I think I'm going to put there. I'm going to leave those awkward shapes. I really do like them. Now I need to fold this page over and put it to one side to let it dry while I use this one. But stay tuned for this gorgeous big book. It's something I've watched somebody else do, and I will describe that and tell you more about it later. But to start with, I'll just introduce you to this wonderful collage. Let you just give you a little sneak peek of something that's going to be happening very soon in my future. I've got plans to do a few journals with you this next 6 months, And this one could be ongoing for years. I'm really not sure how far this is going to progress or what it's going to evolve into. So you'll just have to come back and keep looking. Each journal that you do is another adventure in its own right, isn't it? I love the process. Absolutely love it. That's why I make so many of them. What do I do with them? At this stage, keep them or give them away. Every time I send out a rack, I try to send out a small journal. So, you know, I don't keep every single one I make. Now, where am I going to go? This bag of bits. This is a bit bright yellow. I use some alcohol inks to stain a couple of things in here. So I might use one of those because the colour I used was Willow, which is a Tim Holtz one, or a Ranger product, whichever way you want to look at it. So I think I'll use one of the Remember This and one of the little postage stamps. Now, where can I put you, my little friend? Where is there a little gap that needs something small on it? Anywhere you like, Ruth, anywhere you like. There, I think. Let's do that one. Oh, and I use the front of the knife, just like I told you to use the back of it, I use the front of it. Oh, duh. Whoopsie. And I'm not going to be fussed which way the postage mark goes, because that's another beautiful thing about collage. It doesn't matter. Unless you're doing, you know, a page that's oriented specifically for one thing, then yes, worry about it. But otherwise, I'm not concerned, because this could get covered up with a feature thing, or it could get turned into pockets. But no, it's going into a giant journal. And I'm absolutely going to love that. I've started gathering the resources, the papers for it, so the more I tell you, the more you're going to want to come back and see it, I hope. I hope. Oh, that one will fit in there nicely. Yes. Now, that's more pink. There's green. And I can put that one, no, not there, because there's a piece of it there. I might put that one here. Yeah, not might, will. Old book pages are absolutely wonderful things to use as glue sheets, because once you've got them doubled up like I've got, you can turn them into big pockets, or little pockets if you wish. Or just journaling pages if you cover one side with a pretty picture and the other piece with some lined paper, or even just plain tea-dyed paper. They look wonderful in journals. And as a result of this process, I've got, this will be my third sheet, no, my fourth sheet I'm working on now. Okay. Now, where did I say that was going to go? Here. Yeah. Yep. That's right, over this darker green one. You know, I could even leave some of the background open like that, but it just makes the paper a little bit thinner in that spot. Just spreading out what little bits of glue there are sticking up. Now, what else do I have? What else? I've got this piece. Oh, I need to take the price tag off. It was on special at my my favourite store, Paper Flourish. They have a little stand with some of their, not superseded, but some of their extra papers that they've used a lot of or not selling, or for any particular reason they put them in this sales box. And I just got lucky and picked up some with fairies on them, so I was very happy about that. That one's dried. That's good. Where did that go? Oh, I put it on there. I forgot what I'd done with it. Oh, goodness me. I can still wind this up a little bit, but just enough to run my palette knife over it and pick up some glue. It does get a little bit sloppy, but you know, I'm more than happy with that. It's all about the art, it's all about the process, it's all about the enjoyment you get when you've done something that looks really pretty. And I really enjoy making these masterboards. I don't do enough of them. So I might have to incorporate, maybe I can put that downwards. Oh, that's what the other one is, it's down. No, downwards it goes. On the edge. Bone folder. Push the glue in, keep it down. Okay. I've got a lot of this stripe left over. I don't think I want to use all stripes. That's a pretty piece of green and lemon there, so I'll use that piece. Other bit in the bin. My piece is getting a bit big. It's okay, there's a lot of small things on here too to make up for it. That would be okay. Yeah, let's do that one. Oh, there's glue there in the way. Come on, get out of the way, you lot. See, even the other side is pretty. You know, I'd previously get down to that last blob and not be able to spread it using the glue stick as a glue stick, and I would throw it in the bin. And then I realised that's completely wasteful. Why do that? Use something, scrape it out and use it like a paste. I know the glue sticks are fairly inexpensive, but even so, if you can save yourself even 20-30 cents worth of glue, why not? That feels like dry paper just there, so I'll make sure it's wet. Okay, that looks to be all covered. Oh, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Love it. Okay, bring over another piece of book. And. Okay, time to go investigating in here. Let's see what other green stuff I've got. Oh, there's another piece of that pretty floral green. That one. Oh, there's another owl or two down there. Awesome. What else do I have in here? I've got a piece of embossed. That is white, but yeah, a bit too in your face, I think. Oh, there's a green saying. Let's have a look, see what that says. Now to get into the bag, that's a good start. what have we got here? You are special. Oh, there's two there. And you are amazing. Oh, we can put both of those on there. That's good. Okay, let's find a place for this piece first. And then I will use the owl and then the other two pieces. I think I might like to put half of that just there. Come on, babies, off there. And then I'm going to call it quits for this video, because I have a couple of others to make and I'm not even prepared for them yet, so I'd better do something about that and get prepared and get some videos up on schedule. Now, where did I say you were going to go? There, that's right. On a bit of an angle. Yep, and the other half of this can go up there by the owl, I think. You can pick up these palette knives very cheaply in some of the cheaper stores. I'm not going to name them because every country has different cheap stores, but most of them have an arts and craft area. So I go into there and have a look for your artist palette knives. Some are plastic, some are metal, some are metal with the wooden handles. Just pick up a cheap set. And that way you're covered, or otherwise raid your kitchen and pull out a butter knife, because they will do just as well. All right, I've got 2 hours there, 2 hours on that page. I've got 2 left, so I think I might share them 1 foot page. That gives us 3 focal points of owls. I'm gonna have to get another piece of paper. Because that little one is just not doing it. My washing machine has stopped, so that's ready to deal with. Much work going on here today. Very productive little house. I like it. Now, little sweet, where can you go? I think I'll pop you there. I love the faces on these. Their little eyes are so expressive. They're cute. They were a border on a piece of paper. Now, there you are. And I wanted to use the rest of the paper on something else, and the owls sort of got put aside, and I thought, well, this is kind of cool. They're in the greenish tones. You know, and the grey background goes in with the green, so why not? Are you all covered in glue? Yes. Now I want to put that one over this side. I've got that. Don't want to put them there. I'll put them in the middle, I think. I'll put him in the middle. Her, it, the owl. All right, now I have a piece of this paper here, and I've got another square here. No, I was going to do the sayings. Get with the plot, Ruth. I think on one page we will have you are special, and on the other side we will have you are amazing. And this could be referring to you. You are all very special people in my life. You are all amazing crafters. And I thank you so very, very much for coming to watch me and listen and hopefully be inspired to do something like this for yourself. It is just by the grace of God and all wonderful YouTubers that I'm able to do these things, because I look, I listen, I learn, and without that, I would have been floundering in this wonderful world of art. So thank you for your inspiration. To everyone who I've watched and I haven't left a note, I do thank you sincerely. And I do hope that you will leave me a note. A little comment or something, you know, just even a hi Ruth, how you doing? And if I don't answer you with text, I will answer you with a little heart, just to let you know that I have read your message. Oh, a little bit too much there, but we'll spread it down the rest of the card. Still lots there. It's a bit dry in that corner, so let's get some in there. You can tell when you're going over your paper that it sounds raspy, and you know that you need to apply more glue in that spot. Because if you're using this process, you will find out that it sounds and it runs very smoothly when it's covered. And I think that one goes up here. And on this "you are amazing" note, I will love and leave you and catch up with you in the next video. Bye bye now for my lovelies, and I will see you soon. Cheers.